his will for my life, specifically in this area. I didn't want to make a mistake, like, oh, hey, yeah, you seem cool and you love God and you're beautiful, hey, let's get married. And then the first day in the honeymoon, she like rips a mask off and she's like, I'm a she-wolf. Like, and I'm like, ah! You know, like, I'd actually just written a song the week before, which was about the same thing. I know, I was crying a lot, and I was going, one tear in the driving rain, one voice in a sea of pain, could make a other stars, the sound of my breaking heart. This time I was gonna get an answer, and I was dead set on it. I said, I am gonna get my yes or no from you, God, right here, right now. And he wasn't talking, so I put my guitar down and I put my running shoes on. And I said, fine, you're not gonna answer me while I'm writing a song. I'm gonna just run until I die. And I just was running. I just started running right out in the rain, right? And I had tears, I had snot and rain just mixed together, coming down my face. Like, I'm gonna get an answer from you! And I got about 1.5 miles in, and I started to run up a particularly high bridge. And so my pace slowed, and just at that instant, I live right near the water, right? So I'm right near the ocean, and wouldn't you know it, but the clouds parted, and the sun came out, and it stopped raining. And the sun started dancing on the waves, and all the fish got sparklers. And it was like this water party of sun and fish. And I heard God talk, and I stopped running. I just stood there. You know what he said? Mike. That was it. Mike. It's like, I could use a little more down here. I need to know your will for my life. You know what he says to me? At least I think this is what he said. He said, my will for your life is my life for your will. I'm too stupid to talk to you. No idea what that meant. I need a yes or no. That's all I need. You know what he says? I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Yes or no? I work all things together for good for those who love God and have been called according to my purpose. Now you're just messing with me, Jesus. I just wanted a yes or no, and all I got were these promises that had nothing to do with the question. Or did they? You see, as I stood there and I contemplated what his life for my will might mean, I realized that I was so obsessed with a yes or no answer from God that I had forgotten about the yes or no answer in me. It's like God was more interested in making sure I had no, and that I lived a heart that said perpetually yes to him. You see, I didn't realize it then, but if God gave me my yes or no that I was looking for, you know what I would have done? I would have run off and tried to do it by myself. And let me tell you, friends, more than any answer, more than any husband or wife, more than any 10-year plan, you know what God wants to give you? Himself. And the last thing he wants is for you to try to go live that life without him. You see, it's not about his will for my life, it's about submitting my will to his life. It's letting him change me. It's not about getting him to give me what I want, it's about letting him change what I want, to be what he wants. It's not getting a yes or no, am I supposed to marry this woman? It's living a perpetual yes to love that woman every single day. I did marry the girl, by the way. 7 years, baby, 7 years. Got 3 baby girls, too. Even our dog is a girl. We have more estrogen than we know what to do with. It's an estrogen party every day. I like to think it's because I'm so masculine, you know. The Lord needed to temper my masculinity, you know. Yeah, right. But what about you, friends? Is there some answer you've been so mad that God hasn't given you? Have you stopped to think that maybe all He wants from you is the perpetual yes, and all He wants to give you is His continual presence? Is that enough? His presence and His promises. All of a sudden I started hearing clearly. I hear you say my love is over. It's underneath, it's inside, it's in between. The times you doubt me, when you can't feel. The times that you question, is this for real? The times you're broken, times that you mend. The times you hate me and the times that you've been. My love is over, it's underneath, it's inside, it's in between. The times you're healing and when your heart breaks. The times that you feel like you're falling from grace. The times you're hurting when you can't heal. The times you go hungry and tempted to steal. In times of confusion and chaos and pain, I'm there in your sorrow, under the weight of your shame. I'm there in your heartache, I'm there through the storm. My love, I will keep you by my power alone. I don't care where you've fallen, where you have been. I'll never forsake you, my love never ends.